Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I take you with me on my murals, fine arts, and renovation projects. Today I want to show you a painting that I finally finished, and I'll go over some tips for painting hair that I had to learn along the way. I think we're all really good at starting projects, but if you're anything like me, sometimes finishing is the hard part. I got hung up on this painting honestly because it looked so good. The face and the eyes, the nose, everything was looking great. It was so cute. And I was so scared that if I started painting the hair, since I didn't have a lot of experience painting hair, that I would mess it all up. So the first thing I noticed is they would tend to block in the hair in sections based on the tone, the color. So the dark sections and the lighter sections. If you're working in oil, it might be good to let these dry, blending them from section to section, but letting them dry so that you can go back in and put in individual strands of hair and highlights. Another thing I noticed about the paintings that I liked is they weren't using a tiny brush to do individual strands all over the entirety of the hair. They were left with large blocks of color and then individual strands around the edges of the hair, around the face, and in the highlights. If you're working in oil, I think it helped a lot for me to have the face already painted and dry. And if I did the hair around the edges, around the face, and I didn't like it, I could just go back in and wipe it off. So it's a little different with acrylic, but acrylic's forgiving in the sense that it dries quickly and you can paint over it. So in either way, it's just paint. So don't overthink it and don't wait a year to finish a painting like I did. So now you need to get your paintbrushes sharpened up. Whatever you need to do, clip off stray hairs or buy new brushes or sharpen them up with some soap and let them dry, just so they're not frayed at the end and causing you to make more than one hair at a time. I think a mistake that sometimes we make as artists is taking a frayed brush and thinking that making a bunch of hair strokes with a frayed brush is gonna look good, and I honestly think that you can do that, but in the paintings that I've studied and watched other artists do, I didn't see many people doing that, and I haven't been successful with that unless I'm painting on a large scale like a mural or painting a large animal. Sometimes that works. Alright, so that's all I've got for you today. Honestly, doing some great highlights, pulling in odd colors that you might see a hint of green and highlights on a photo that you're working from, or a hint of purple like in a blonde colored hair. You're gonna have some purples in there and different colors. So use your eyes to try to really see what you're looking at. Having a great reference photo is one of the best things you can do. And honestly, just experience painting lots of paintings, and you don't have to show every painting that you do. You know, I have stacks of paintings in my garage that are they're there. And I have a lot of paintings that I wouldn't want anyone to see. So we learn by experience and by watching others and just really taking the time to get our hands dirty and doing it. If you got anything good out of this video, please give me a like and a subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.